Okay. Actually, let me take a look if we are aligned or not. Let me just give me a sec. What's going on? Let's see. Let's see. Um. Let's see. Okay. Dailies and story time. How do I wait? Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't. Mm. Oh my god. If I want to check, let's see. It says I'm live, but if I do this, okay, this is my this is what I'm doing right now, right? Yes. Okay, I'm in. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. Chill. I can do it from OBS. So the plan. I am well rested. I am well rested. Yesterday, I think I delivered too much. I talked too much. I made a video. I didn't like that video, 50 minutes video. I did the video again, the same one video, another 50 minutes. And then I said, okay, we can start streaming. Let's do it. And I did that back to back to back. That was too much. I couldn't really talk. I didn't have strength. It was kind of hard. My life is so hard. My life is super hard. Super hard. All right. I think the audio level thingy is relatable. I would like to actually, if you don't like it, you should say it. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit higher since we are actually going to finish up the story quest. Um, well, first of all, I think we should do the dailies. Um, or not. Nah, let's do the dailies. I should I should I should do the simulated universe actually. My God, yeah, let's do the simulated universe. We have to again. We have to. Otherwise, if I don't do it, I'll catch reset and I get 500 points if I do the simulated universe, so I don't have to spend any energy so that I can save it. I'm actually I want to save it. I want to stack on what I have. Yeah, if I complete a simulated universe, I think that we should do that. Hopefully it's not it's not gonna be a long run. Okay, so we are 32. We were at 30. So if we finish this set, we should be at. Oh, we can pull. Wait, 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 wait. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, man. So I wish to get a Clara. If not a Clara, a Himeko would be pretty good. Light cones, Clara's light cone or a Himeko's light cone would be pretty rad. Let's see what we get. Nada. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that result. If we had better 4 stars, I would I would actually go on this banner, see if we can get an Exa, but this doesn't justify any spending to me. An Exa is pretty good, man. I would like to get him. To be honest, I will skip whatever happens in 3.2. I don't. The only one I should get is Hyacine for my Castoris, but man, I don't support doing that. I don't support doing that. The the wake up call will be in the next simulated universe slash whatever hard content we get. We have to see if we will be able to clear it. If we can't, I'll try to get whatever helps me. If not, I can save up my jades for. We got news. I made a video today about the collab, 11 July 11, right? So it's pretty around the corner. It's pretty near, boys. Which one should we get? I think we should get this one. Obsession. No, it's okay. Well, this is a combo of HP and follow-up attacks, which is something I do not do. Well, let's get this one because it's new. Yeah, I don't think I actually this one is not that detrimental. Let's get this one. You better believe it. So, how was your day, man? I'm not actually talking to anybody, but just in case somebody watches this video. This is my second live stream. So, nobody tuned in, but I had a pretty good time. I have the ability to talk for forever. So I can tank this. I can tank this. Let's take this one. So what I wanted to say yesterday was since I think Castoris works a bit like Kalara, in the sense that ultimate damage doesn't have any effect on Castoris because it's not the ultimate damage. Her ultimate summons the dragon, so it's nothing. It has nothing to do. So actually, this boost on the ultimate damage is not effective. I kept on picking this thing, knowing that it wasn't really worth it, but I couldn't put it into words what was going on. So I didn't make any research, but I suppose it's that way. Okay, so the hunt is good. Um, destruction path is good. Even harmony if you can break, and Casper's can't break. Look at this. This gives me super break. Pretty sick. We have to get this effect. Blazar, whatever the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck that is, man. So as I said, my main goal is to fight the least amount of times. Just go for the events. Just go for the. Oh, take this. Take this object. Oh my god, I had a good one. So the negative rare objects are not listed as token of exchange. Okay, I haven't been in an encounter room ever since. I think in more than a year. I haven't picked an encounter room ever. I have such bad memories. Every time I would go to an encounter room on simulated universe when in 2.0 1.0 I will always die. You had to pick. There was this thing that you are into a bar and you have to pick. Basically you have to fight, and the fight was always my doom. So I never pick encounter again. I don't even know what happens right now. I don't care. I don't want to know. I'm doing it my way. Give me the event, baby. We're back at Castrum Nostrum. So yesterday I ended up talking about the state of the game. I actually went and visited the Honkai Star Rail universe. I went to Jerilla 6, I went to Laofu, I went to the Dreamscape, and I went to Amphorius, and I wanted to let people see the differences in the art side, the artistic differences. So to me, Amphorius was the least polished visually. Like, if we had to rank between all of these places, I'd say Amphorius is the worst, to be honest. Even though Jarilla 6 is it should be the worst, it's not, because mainly because of the main area, the clip off tower, the library. It just carries everything. The next might be a little bit redundant, but I think we can excuse it since it's the first place that you actually visit, the launch version. So I think they did actually a pretty alright job. And to be honest, I think it does feel a bit Amphorius-ish, because Amphorius is just the same. I mean, mainly you're just going through run-down cities, like the past and the future and whatever is, whatever was not, in a Greek setting, you know? Not really my, as I said, not really my cup of tea. So, it should be Jorilo 6, because Amphorius does have the city. There are elements, it's not as lame. But to me, I'm not saying objectively, subjectively, I'd say Amphorius is pretty lame. It's pretty lame. Story wise, well, if you had asked me in 3.0 how Amphorius was, man, 3.0 was indeed a fiasco, to be honest. Such um, such a normal patch experience, gacha game experience, nothing related to the hype and the quality that I think we were accustomed to. But the bar was set too high, to be honest. The bar was set too high. Honkai Star Rail was just killing it. To me, in the gacha space, I have to get this blessing, even though it doesn't make anything for my team. I think it really just mm, they really spoiled us too much. Up to 2.0, I think it began to show a little bit of weakness at the end of 2.0, but not because there was anything really. It was just that they had to kind of I don't know, like fill fill it up. But I mean, we got Hule, we got pretty good content. I liked the whole Fei Shao arc, Zhao Chu. That prison story thing was pretty good actually. I felt invested in the story. I felt pretty good. It was pretty good, man. But Amphorius, man, I wasn't having a good time. I was actually in 3.0. If I had to rank the story, I the worst, the worst. There was nothing that I liked less. I mean the no yeah, that was the thing I didn't enjoy. All Honkai Star Rail had to offer was good. I felt like it was pretty good. Amphorius was not. I wasn't really invested in the story at all. The thing about the thing that I like about Amphorius are the mini games. There's this mini game that you do where you have to control this thing. It has certain number of moves that he does, and after that number of moves, it appears a ghost or like a duplicate, which will do the same amount of moves in the same in he will copy the exact same number of moves and the way you did those moves. So you have to reach a certain platform. So you have to use the ghost to get in certain part of the area in order to clear the mini game. It's pretty funny. I like to use my big brain to clear it. I guess it's not a fan favorite. I do believe it. Someone someone might not like it. I do believe that to be the case. I don't. I just like it. I don't know why. Then we have this the other mini game. You have to match the same pattern. That I don't like. I don't really like it. I should make a video. The best ranking. I mean, the ranking of the best mini games in Honkai Star Rail. Which mini game we got? In oh yeah, in 1.0 was changing up. No, connect the dots. Connect the lines of power. Yeah, that was stupid. That was so lame. Then we got in 1 point, well, in the lawful we got we had to switch. We got a couple. We got the laser, try not to get zapped. We got connect, see if you can match the same symbol by switching and changing the there's this wheel and there's this thing that you have to carry, and you have to, how do I explain it, this thing has to rest in a certain place in the board, and you have to switch, but you cannot manually just decide where to put it. Okay, so and then we got the try to match the lines. You have to match 3 lines in a spinning circle. That was pretty good. It's gonna pick this one. Do it for Nanook. I like this one. Nanook is fine on Nanook. Destruction or Nihility. Quantum, perfect. Oh yeah. Actual good. Man, it doesn't feel like it's going to be an easy run. It's gonna take a lot of time, like yesterday. Yeah. Got $1,000. I always pick blessings. I don't know. I always done that. I feel like rare objects are not that tight. I'm trying to bind everything that helps me with the equation. I think that's the right. That's what I do at least. I don't buy rare content. I don't even know what Ramey does. Changes equations. So we got $500. We could spend a bit more on things that are not needed for the equation, in the hope that you might, but I don't really see the point. Well, if I have 500, I guess I would check what the next thing is. So nothing good, so I can already skedaddle. What does Romeo has to give? Well, I don't have it. It costs 200 and it can't really help me. I don't have to do much. It's just it's already done. The deal is done. Event or encounter. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that, man. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh my god, that's so bad. Such a bad trade-off. Oh, okay. I'm losing 50% HP, but blessings. Thank you. Oh my god, that's not 50% HP. I'm almost dead, man. Oh god. Oh shit. I'm going. I'll see what I can do. Oh my god, that makes me. I actually met a girl today. I actually found her yesterday and we were messaging, and today it was the meeting time, and she does this. She does tarot cards. Oh my god, man! What a I I wouldn't say was it an unpleasant date. It wasn't even a date, but man, I don't really like that kind of things. I don't really like that kind of world, you know. People like vegans. I don't know, man. I think it's a bit too much. Not I have nothing against vegans, but we are not compatible. That's it. I cannot really I cannot have a relationship with somebody that, not because I don't like it, but she wouldn't like me. She wouldn't like my ways, and that would clash. I actually did once. I had a girlfriend, and so she was a vegetarian, and I said, okay, let's go. Uh, I'll I don't want to cause any trouble, so I'll go vegetarian as well. We were living together, so. And then I realized that it was so bad. Like I was suffering too much. I was really suffering. Our diet, that diet was stupid. Oh my god. Let me actually. Oh my god. It's unfortunate because yeah, he's permadeath. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, so the thing is, I have this negative object that the enemies are advanced 10%, so they are attacking a lot. Okay, I cannot die again, but look at this. Okay, let's see what happens. Pretty unfortunate, but we will prevail. But we have to pay attention. Okay, maybe we're safe. I think we are. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. So, we got this date. I didn't. I think that also she lied about the age. She looked so much different, and I think she was older. Not that there's a problem, but there was no way that she was the age that she said she was. So, just say. I mean, just say if you're 40 years old. Just say that you're 40. I mean, I don't care, to be honest. If you're good looking, there's no problem. age is not an age is not a problem, my man. Oh my god. Can we just go? I'm drinking mate. I live in Argentina, so just in case you don't know. But my accent is actually Italian. I think that my real accent is Italian. So I was actually born in Italy. Lived many years in Italy, most of my life. But I've been living here for quite a while now, 5 years. So before the pandemic hit, I decided to go visit Argentina, and I actually ended up staying here. I really like it here. I like the people. I like everything. So I speak Spanish. I speak Italian. I speak English, and that's why the game is in Spanish, because this is my Argentinian Steam version. Not Steam version, but I have an Argentinian Steam account. And why is this in Spanish? Why? Oh yeah, Epic Games. This is from Epic Games. So I downloaded Epic Games, and it was in Spanish. Usually, what I would do is set it in English, but it's more of something that helps me, to be honest. I thought that maybe if there's anybody that doesn't speak English but wants to see this, first of all, he can ask me to speak Spanish. I don't have any problem. I'm just speaking English because I thought this was a predominantly North American player set, player based. But I don't know actually, so no problems in switching. And two is better than one. I mean, if you have the game in English and and if you're speaking English, uh, I think that any Spanish person or somebody that speaks Spanish and don't understand much about English cannot really. At least he can understand what's going on in the screen. Everything is in Spanish. So this is the mini game I was talking about. I'm actually not that good at this. I messed up hard. Man. Man, man, man. Man, man. But yeah, that was my thing. That's what was going on inside my head. There's room to grow, room to improve. Nothing is set in stone. We can switch. We can expand. We can change. Let's take a picture. Why? What? Why would I do that? Everything can change. Why am I losing stuff? Oh my god. Well, it would help me tremendously because many times there are there's some effects that I just have to translate, and like Alexa has this. No, it wasn't Alexa. It was a character that had this thing going on, and the name of the ability was so weird. Just Cipher is gonna be released next batch. And it's definite that Jiaochu is now not the best Acheron's partner. I think that now Cipher is the best. Too bad, man. I would like to make a video about which units, but I will wait until next patch to do a revised Huropol now. The best. Everybody, many people are doing it. I did this last week, and now I'm seeing more people doing it. So I think it's a good thing. I like to ride the wave because I really like talking about stuff like this. I like talking about Honkai, to be honest. So many things to say, so many things to discuss. So I think that Cipher is going to be a nice support and also a nice standalone DPS, like an Exa. Mainly I would go for the support route. So she is going to be pretty good with Acheron, yes, but also a good teammate for Fei Xiao. It will amplify the damage quite a bit. So instead of using whatever you were using, I'm actually using March 7 or Mose. Okay. So now you have a Quantum 5-star DPS, support DPS. In my account specifically, I really don't think I have a need for an Exa for Cipher because of the quantum weakness. If I didn't have Castoris, she would be pretty beneficial. Not as beneficial because she would still be a support DPS. So It's a weird thing. I think it's just like Jiaochu. I think it's not, and it doesn't feel like an Nexa. An Nexa does really have the potential to play just by himself with another erudition character. If you don't have the Urta, for example, just I feel like an Nexa has way more is way more accessible. Okay, with Cypher, if there's so much talk about being the best with Acheron, Acheron is another 5-star unit, and Fei Shao is another 5-star unit. Can you really play Cypher alone? I think that you can, but I think that you need to invest a little bit more. With the Nexa and the Herta, uh, I think it's more free to play friendly. The choices are already there, already here, and they're not that expensive. 4-star units and Remembrance MC. Of course, Cypher, if you want to use her as a DPS alone, she can work with Remembrance MC. But Cypher already in her kit, she already has the chance to implant or to get the true damage buff. So I don't know if Remembrance MC. I think that Remembrance MC will help anybody regardless because of the advance, the action advance. But I don't know. Cypher already has a way to get true damage. So I do feel like she works best with as a support. And as the title say, if it's a support unit, you gotta pair with a good DPS. Acheron, Fei Shao. I could use it. I could use Cypher, but as I said, I think the follow-up attack meta is not gonna matter that much. I think it's way more worth it to pull on 3.4. Just skip 3.3. I mean, we're getting the Fate Stay Night collab. I mean, Saber is going to be. She has to be good. I mean, it's. I mean, Emiya Archer. I mean, you can argue it. Plus, Archer is Quantum Hunt, so it's another Quantum unit because Cypher is going to be a Quantum Nihility character. So Emiya Archer is going to be Quantum Hunt. So we will have to see another Quantum. There's an abundance of Quantum. I think we should get another element. I think we should get another element, man. Not another path, another element. There's so little elements that we need to get something else. We need to get like something like Sumeru's Dendro going on. We need something to shake up a little bit the elements. I think they're stale. I feel like if, of course they Honkai Star Rail try to create new things, you know, like the break meta, the remembrance with the summons meta, so HP scaling, you know, all of that, and that's good. But it's still like bottlenecked by this old weakness mechanic and the break bar. So they are doing things, but there's so much to do yet. I have faith they'll make it work. I have faith. They're not going that crazy. They're not going too crazy with this game. They're not really power creeping that hard. I don't really feel it. I've been playing since day one. I know the controversy. I know the HP inflation, but I don't really think that they stepped on the gas that much. To be honest, they could have done way worse. This could be such a worse game, man. This could be such a shit show. This could be so much worse. It's not. Plus, it's a free game. It's a free-to-play game, man. I mean, sometimes, and you might not feel the same if you hear this, but I think that people just bitch. They just bitch too much, man. They just don't. They just forget what's going on. Like they expect that everything that's for free is gonna. I mean, not saying it's gonna as say the same, but it still is a free game, man. I mean, if you're getting this for free, I'm not paying anything to play this game. I'm making videos of this game. They allow me to use the game to make content. That's not something that you should give for granted. What if? How would you feel if I made a game? If you made a game, okay? You had to spend money on the game that you made, okay? And you make zero money because everybody's playing, but nobody's buying. Well, let's say that you put, Eidolon and stuff, if you want to play and you want to get, if you want to have a super powerful account, let's say that you monetize it, okay? But yeah, that's only if the game does well. If the game doesn't well, nobody's going to pay. So they expect that the game does well to see if they can monetize it, okay? It's not granted. The game could have bombed, and that's it. What happened to all the people that developed this game? So many games failed. So many games failed, and maybe those who developed the game they weren't even paid because they believed they were young. That happens. So, oh my, we are not gonna be beating Svarog. That's okay. Whatever happens, happens. So if you're taking that into account, you made the game. You just hope it goes well. Let's say that it goes mildly well. Okay, so there are people that is buying your things, and what you license the game so that everybody can use your game, make videos. So you make you make people's lives because they actually live off from your game. Look at a lot of YouTubers that do Honkai Star Rail, like Mr. Pokey. Mr. Pokey got famous because of Star Rail. Okay, so you can say whatever you want, but Mr. Pokey will never go and say this game is the worst game ever. I mean, not because he might not feel that's true, but because he knows that it's the game that gave him basically his lifestyle. So I guess that's something that you can do, maybe, if you can have, if you know that you don't have to depend on a game like Tectone did with Genshin. you know I think that Tectone was the most viewed Genshin creator, and until he separated from Genshin, he couldn't really shit on Genshin. I guess there were so many things going wrong on Genshin, but I don't really think that I don't really feel like he moved or said too many bad things on 3-4 years ago. I don't really think so. He couldn't shit on the game. No worries, no worries. We are not paying any attention to this. So we tried. Okay, we tried.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Shut the fuck up, man. Okay, give me 33. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be so painful. Look at this. 16 days. We have to do a run a day. So let's say that we get 2. 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days, man. Oh my god. I have to do multiple days. Hopefully Yeah, we at least we have to reach this. I need to get this one up to level 50. The rest be pretty swell to get, but if I don't, well, that's all right. I have to get at least 50. 50 is the main goal. Okay, whatever happened, just it just happened. I don't wanna. I don't like this content. I don't like playing the simulated universe. I feel I did it so many times. I just don't want to. So we are just burning our energy on this, finishing building my May for whatever reason I might need her in the future. I will. So let's say that you had the game. Everybody, you're licensing the game so that anybody can use it, fair use. People are having people watching them because they're playing your game, and it's a free game. The only one that can really complain about the game is the one who spends on the one who spent on the game. Those are the one that should complain about the rates. Otherwise, if you are free to play, I think that you should just accept what it is and try to stay humble. To be honest, I think that many people lost the ability to stay humble. If they don't touch my ass, if they don't bother me, I cannot really go out and speak up and defend somebody that about things that never occurred to me. I feel like many people just take up on the flag, and they feel like they have to enter into some things that doesn't really relate to them. They cannot really talk about what's going on. I think there's a lot of hypocrisy. Nobody's expecting you to do anything on these games. You're just playing them for free. So, and it's a good game. Am I just wrong? There's so many bad games that you have to literally play. You have and pay in order for you to play those games. I spent money on games that were 100 times worse than Honkai Star Rail. And Honkai Star Rail is a gacha game, and the story is pretty good. I feel like, especially in Honkai Star Rail, I think they delivered, and they did things pretty good. So whatever happens in the future is because they did things too good to me. There was never a real controversy. The only thing that I'm hearing right now is the HP inflation, which I think is hilarious in a way. Um, but I feel like if we are really concerned about the state of Honkai Star Rail, we should first list off the good things, and there are many good things. The thing is, I believe that we just forget too easily. We just forget the goods and we focus on the bad. We have voice actors. We have a beautiful story. I mean, I actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I played the story mode up until you visit this place where it's supposed to be the dragon. So I'm hopefully in the last part of this 3.1 story mode, story quest. And when the Castor's video play about her not being able to touch anybody, I cried. I felt like so. I was feeling quite alone, to be honest. And that a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh my god, this is heavy. This is heavy. It was good content. I mean, do you remember when Bellabug dropped and we had the Cocolia fight, and we had that song playing? We made a choice to go fight against your fate. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, look at this! This song is amazing. This thing is amazing. This game is amazing."
Embrace a new life.
And what? And now we have people torching the game because the enemies have too many HP. But I don't really feel like they dropped the ball. Subjectively speaking, I didn't like Euphorious, but that's me. That's just me, man. I don't like Euphorious. I didn't really relate to the story because I haven't really played Honkai the Third, so I don't really know much about the Flame Chaser and all that. I do know that it's like it's the same thing that happened in Honkai Third. About there were this Flame Chaser. They wanted to do something and they died when betrayed. So it's gonna happen the same. So Finon is gonna betray. I think Finon is the Flame Reaver or whatever. There's something going on with that. So I guess that if I had played that, if I knew who the Flame Reaver was, I think I'll be more invested. But no. And you know why? Because this already happened with Welt and Luocha. Luocha, they're supposed to be characters from Honkai the Third, and I was kind of interested in the beginning. So I said, who are these guys? Who's Welt? So I watched an hour long Welt to lore. What happened in Honkai? Who's this guy? And it was pretty interesting. I actually wanted to know. You know what I didn't want to know? Who the Flame Chasers were. I didn't care because I didn't like Euphorious, man. I just didn't like it. That's why I didn't pay attention. In the Luocha quest, I wanted to know who Luocha was. I still want to know what's going on with this guy. But they did it. They did things better. They kept the mystery on better. I mean, in Euphorious, it's not. I don't think that they did things as well, to be honest. They didn't keep the mystery. Um, I don't want to talk too much about Euphorious because I guess my take is very 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 subjective. I heard that people didn't like it. It's not like I'm the only one, but I wouldn't really put my hands on the fire for this thing. I don't want to be killed by the Honkai Star Rail police. Okay, so babies, it's story time, man. I did my dailies. So we are at this place. Oh my god, this is the worst. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, whatever, I don't know. I hope the volume is right. Oh, I know this. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I remember. So what I like to do is getting all the chests, to be honest. That's what I like to do. So as many chests as I can because I always end up forgetting these places. I always end up not going back to these places. Let's do this. This is the Forbidden Team.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. If you don't know, the Horta does this. It shows up to 3 chests in the map. Man, I talk like a stupid idiot. Is there anything here? No. I already explored this. Yes, I remember. I already did. So I have to go here. Exploration is the thing I like the most in Honkai Star Rail.
But how should we get up
Yes,
there?
this is where I stopped. This is where I stopped. What if I use this skill again?
Take a look. This is pure genius.
Will they show here? Yes, they will. Good. There's one under this.
The path is blocked yet again.
I like to play my game on easy
It
mode.
always appears in times like this. How convenient.
Let's see what happens. Okay, let's go with the flow. Is there anything else here? Let's see what we can do in this state.
Look, there's even a platform lift over there.
What does this do? I think, oh yeah, I have to do it. So in the future that thing is going to be available, right? What if I go back? Oh, I can go here. No, I can't. Oh, whoa, let's go back in time. So, let's see if I can do something based on what we did. Also, we need to look up for fireflies. No, I gotta continue what we were doing, brother. No, I'm not here. Don't do it. Take the elevator. Yes, boss. Okay.
A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside. Oh.
What is this? Ah, it's one of those. So there was a chest here, right? No, it's on the lower level. This is pretty. This is good. I like this. Is there a way to go on the lower level? Oh, this is what I was talking about. I love this. Oh man, I love this. 8. Okay, so we have to end up here on the 8th on my 8th movement. So let's just see if we can do it. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Fucked it up. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. No. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Man, I'm stupid. Okay, let's go backward. 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Boom. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. No. Oh my god. Okay, what is it? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. No. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. No. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yes. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Well, I'm stupid, man. I did the same bullshit. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We are at 3. 5 moves. 1 2 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My god. Interesting. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My god, why is it so hard? That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's crazy, man. Plus, I'm stupid, so it's not like, I'm pretty stupid. but I always end up. I think I only left one because I really couldn't. So let's say. 6 moves. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 4, 3, 2, 1. Why? 4, 3, 2, 1. We have to go backward from here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's always one missing. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My god. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit. Man, my brain hurts. 1. Okay. Okay, I'm switching. I'm changing up plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I did this. Okay. Okay, whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I had to do this. I couldn't time. It was impossible to time it, so I had to do this. I was tired. I was getting tired. Oh, Bishojo. I can go up. I can go up, man, but I have to go down. There's a chest somewhere. It smells like chests. What's this? Oh, there's a chest. That chest couldn't disappear. Yes, I knew it. I can go here. Take it. There you go.
Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
I don't like the way you just said that. What was that? What was that, man? So many things that we need to do still. So many chests. We will see if we can get them all.
Stay back.
Who's this emo kid?
Huh? Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him? Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
The thing that I don't like about Amphorius also was this mem always saying mem 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 mem. Mem. That was getting so sick. I was getting sick, man, of hearing it. Now she's talking like a normal human being. Not now it's pretty good.
You have a point. While this might once have been the royal
She was doing the same that Paimon was doing, and I hated Paimon, man. I started to hate Paimon. There's no way that you can like Paimon, man.
out loud. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
You can like Paimon
Wait a minute.
the first couple weeks, and then it's just unbearable.
Thanatos?
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death?
Death. Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon
Pollux. Is that the embodiment of No. Death?
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, that evil dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people. But they saw a girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
Pray tell, where is that?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all. As for whether this rumor is true,
You have my thanks. Please, treat this touch.
So this is interesting. This refers to
thank you.
I like this concept.
This is his.
Basically in Amphorius,
Then you granted him
death didn't exist. It's something that happened later.
That isn't like you. You would have refused even if I commanded you to do so.
I don't know. I did it out of sympathy, believing that I wouldn't be racked with agony.
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every battle?
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal enemy with a single blow. He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon the mortal realm, that divine swordplay also means he can send others to death at will.
You feel that he's similar to you?
Yes. Since he can never be inferior to others in martial combat. That's why he approached me and pleaded. Pleaded for me to put an end to all of this.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death in so abrupt.
I have not made peace with death. I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face of death. Even before the fated finality had such proud expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist.
I won't refute your beliefs for now. It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by the person who brought you to me in that ice field long ago. A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
What? Wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass? I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia. My memories only begin after Aminet brought me to Idonia.
So I do not really remember much. This something that was explained in the at the start of the 3.1 story chapter. Like basically, they discover that the Chrysos hair, the flame chasers, are just doing the same thing over and over again. Was discovered by Anaxa.
Don't look back.
So Castries had
Forward.
this sort of twin,
Another eulogistic butterfly.
but she doesn't remember anything. She doesn't remember anything.
Are we getting closer to the nether realm?
Also, what I once something that I really there's something that I really like is um, this you know what, when this thing happens, like it looks like it's a uh, like you crack the code, like it's all a computer simulated something, and it was so evident when you first got to Amphorius, because it's one of the first thing that you can do, picking up the fireflies. It's like the mini thing hidden in every dungeon. They did this ever since at least they started doing this in 2.0 with the birds. You had to collect the birds. Okay. There's so many chests in here. It's amazing. I mean, we have at least one. I'd like to see if I can get it, to be honest. So it's on the lowest floor. I have to get here. I have to go here. Let's see if I can do that. So supposedly I should get this and go here, right? Take this one. We need to fly. This method of teleportation is just, I don't understand it. I think they overdid it. Oh, night's different. I don't know, man. It doesn't look that. I mean, just take me there. Just do it. Okay, so we still need to reach the last. This the. Interesting. There's no way I can get it. I have to go. Let's see if I can do something here. Oh, we got another chest. So it was worth it. This is as far as I get. No? It's to go. This is as far as I go. So we need to get still the same one, which is around here. Ah, I need to teleport. Yes, I see. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Tweaking. So I always thought that. Can I switch or not? Those things were interesting. Oh, how? Oh, interesting. How do I go there? Do I have to? Oh yeah, the change direction. What? No. Am I? Am I going insane? Ah, yes. Perfect. That's where I want to go. That's what I want to do, man. That's me. That's me right there. Take me there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me see. Oh, okay, I need to get. Let's see. Okay, let's use the skill. Let's see if there's something else we can choose. We should get. So it's nothing is showing. Interesting, but I know that there's a chest here. You can hear it. Hopefully, it's the one I need, and not another one. I don't know why it's not showing. To be honest, that's a bummer. So why is okay? So we have another one.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
This is pretty sus. This thing is pretty sus. Look how detailed that thing is. That armor thing is. I don't know why. Should I do this? Oh, look at this. We gotta do this to manifest another chest. This is the least interesting minigame. I'm not really good at all this. I always pick up the hint. I don't care. I don't really care. I just want to finish this up quickly. I actually managed to do it. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, so I guess I can go in the middle, do some parkour. Okay, this was the chest that was hinted. I think it's reasonable to. I mean, 3 chests. I feel like it's alright. Oh my god. I don't think there are any more. I don't know why I cannot rely on the Horta skill. It doesn't show anything. That's not good. Give me a second. 1 second, boys. Don't go anywhere, man.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Wait a second. Okay, there we go, there we go. It's me. It's me. It's me. Okay. What we do is we go back. Interesting. Can't touch me. Can't touch this. Now, there we go. The forbidden chest. There we go.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
What? What did she say? That's my first time hearing that shit. To be honest, when the Herta was released, I didn't know anything. At that time, I wasn't really I wasn't paying attention to leaks and anything. I didn't know that she was gonna be playable. Anything. I didn't really pay much attention. I think that the Herta was kind of a surprise. She was just thrown. The timing was not. It didn't really make much sense. Like the Herta doesn't. What's the? She has nothing to do with Euphorius. She was released when Euphorius was released, so that's weird.
Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Always.
But
Shut up. Just even if that girl is evil, there's no need. It was the both of them who trapped us in this crevice between.
well, I'll be pretty pissed, to be honest. If I was somebody I didn't know what that was, and then all of a sudden you die, that's a bummer. The Herta has been a pleasant surprise. Pretty good unit. Pretty friendly to play. She's good. Oh, I hate this minigame. So stupid. Let's do it. Of course, I cannot easily access it now, so I have to. Did you hear that? Oh my god.
This is...
Living ones?
Okay, so I have to trigger the lens. Why? Or not? How? Oh my god. So how do I go up there and retrieve the lens? So there's one chest I failed to get, and that's sad, but it is what it is. So I cannot trigger any dialogue with the lens now. If I go up, see if I can catch it. No. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it later.
Could you be the scions of Styxia? Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux?
So they were dwelling they were dabbling with alchemy, which is something that I guess after was banned.
You have? Then that's good. During the age of myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the River of Souls, I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
There you go.
Didn't that dragon already bring death to to the world?
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
So I feel like this dragon is from out of it's from the actual galaxy.
It's just as I feared. This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although I am still missing the most crucial material of all, that final ingredient. The final sacrifice is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him.
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task.
This.
What is this?
Had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be instead of summoning a supreme god. We encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls, unable to rest in peace. These departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result, my city, that child, is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has please. You must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering.
I promise that I will care for her as
By Fagusa above, thank you, Elsa Mother. Please bless this child with a name.
Oh, like how a transient asterisk.
That's where my name comes from. The sound's back. What is me?
Okay, I'm not gonna pretend that I understood.
Don't waste your time, Brick. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon you.
Black Tide Creations. Mister, please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem, but
Hide behind me. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Glimpse me now.
I do like the general theme in Euphorius that they don't know what's going on. People in Euphorius just have no clue. There's that guy that we met, which looks like a Harmony minion. He's clearly an alien. He really clearly knows what's going on. And I feel like he wants to perpetuate this endless cycle that Euphorius is in. What the fuck is Mighty going on? Mighty's here? What are you doing, man?
Lord Mighty? Lord Mighty. You've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide. I will find my path of return.
What?
Go back to the world.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to.
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist. I'll go against the current. That is my destiny.
Chill.
seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation. It seems his battlefield is not Lord Mighty, we're headed for the Matrix inside that tower to summon Thanatos from their
Challenge.
That's right. If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality.
Let the person who has brushed against death countless times.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? I'm not afraid. Rather than standing still.
It's getting a little bit complicated to understand. I just want to get that lens back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you thought. Hey, no. Uh-huh. No. Let me get that thing. Can I get that thing? Ah, I cannot get him. Okay, so you really want me to do this? Okay, let's see if I can. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I hate this.
Stand still.
I haven't used this team in a long time. Look at the damage. That's too much.
Time to say bye.
Boom. 85,000.
Watch your head.
33,000.
Bust.
Oh, maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head. Still waters of oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.
Man, worth it. Okay, now we can do it. Going up. Perfect. So there's a puzzle. I guess it's down here. I missed it. Or not? Oh no, that was the puzzle. Okay. So let me switch back to Lihurta. Number 5. Let's see.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Oh, one is here. It's not this one, right? Nyeh, nyeh. Nyeh, nyeh. Looks hard, but it's not. Hopefully I don't have to fight him. So there are 2 moons. The moons. Okay, there you go. No, there was another chest. Oh no, it was that one. Okay, so I We can continue. Path is blocked. Gotta use this. I'd like to know more about Annexa. What happens in at the end of this patch, story-wise. I really would like to know.
Who came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
That's an interesting thought.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's clearly the dragon's spine, the dragon's tail.
I'm familiar with this kind of mechanism, but I've never repaired.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb. The rune of recollection is here, but could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance? It's still up to me to step up in a crisis. Wait.
Also like to know what's going on with March 7.
Just shout for me when you need my help. Got it. Just leave it.
Oh my god. That was powerful.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel.
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer. Of course. You're the most confident priest ever.
Is there anything I can do here? Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Bad. Sorry, my bad.
The alchemical
So
matrix.
whatever is here, I guess I have to do it later. I guess. Hopefully.
Is that?
And I saw people crying about Triby's death. I wasn't really feeling a thing. I wasn't really. I didn't really care. Sorry, but no.
Wow, there are so many of you. It's little Cass and little Grape. Oh, there's also little D and the big puppy. Trian, aren't you?
She's dead. She's dead, man.
The first time I've encountered.
It really works like this, just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. Yup, you're right. Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and oh.
So I can sacrifice Trian.
Very tough for you. But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm. Trian promised Treeby and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, we finally finished it. This is what Lady Treeby once mentioned.
Great art, great skills.
A gift from me that you didn't manage to finish.
The holy maiden of Janus. Even when separated by life.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing
Yeah,
this.
it looks like you spent a lot of
Trian
time.
hopes that little Cass likes it.
I love it.
It's seriously a wonderful drawing.
Oh, come on.
This is our flame chase journey.
Man,
Little Cass,
stop with
we
the
don't know what your journey
heavy
was like
breathing.
before. Treeby has always said
Jesus.
that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now. Because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey. Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize
Flame chase.
So many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible. It feels as though the scales of my...
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't care.
I took countless photos in the past.
Yeah,
If
I don't
had
really
known-
feel it. I don't feel this. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. I cannot connect to this. I cannot relate.
Trian says yes. Trian likes little cats.
She's obnoxious.
Would love to take
Sadly,
I don't like Mighty.
being departed souls, our images
I mean,
cannot be
why would you
captured.
steer this thing so much? Like, okay, you're struggling, just stop. Now we understand. Okay, so we understood. Just stop it. I cannot continue on having this guy like struggling. Just talk normally, please. It's like Mimi. Me. Just fucking stop.
seriously going to leave any room for regret? There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living. Little Cass smiled. Treevee, Treenan, and Trian's wishes finally.
Shut
I
up.
remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate.
Wise.
Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key. Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden? I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mister's life. Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling.
I guess it has to do with memories, like
Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
good riddance.
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place.
Thank God.
Reach the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now. For
Good.
the black tide
Also,
still wreaks havoc
good
in the
riddance.
realm of the living.
Good. Go back to whatever you were.
I seek not to enter the door to the nether realm. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
No.
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death. Till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle,
Mm-hmm.
becoming calamities.
This
wreaking
is
havoc
interesting.
upon the world.
I see.
So they are the next gods, okay, basically.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate?
Well, I thought that
without
Mighty
compromise?
was effectively the next Nikador now. Just, well, I don't know.
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles
But
of
weren't
our
the
fate?
the Flame Chaser about to break that cycle? They're not supposed to
Haven't found it yet.
be the next gods. That's the whole thing.
Perhaps I never will. the right decision.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, my cancelled.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Giorios'
What?
earth, Kephales's fire, Fagusa's ocean,
All that?
and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious.
Cipher.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final. Castoris, please, live as a human, and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
Okay,
The past?
just tell me what it is,
I
please.
saw the twins of death in Kephales's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle.
Yes.
She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul.
Which is what happened to the MC.
It also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world.
Okay.
That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls. You mean... Oh, that's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine... And that's why... we have to awaken Pollux from death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy. But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body? According to those departed spirits, I was... But before we talk about that... I heard them too. I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux, that wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm, even after their fall. So instead of picking up objects on the way here, we were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together. But all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual, and it turns out totally different? That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. Lady Trian has already drawn a picture of my entire life.
Okay. Whatever you say, man. I'll go with what you says.
Then, let the ritual begin.
Okay. I'll stay here.
Now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa
Saxa always says after
That's it?
preparing for an alchemical ritual. Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge
So
your
we
soul.
have to fight a final boss. Okay, so
But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains,
I know that much.
the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please look at me.
I just want to know what happens with Finon, man.
Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize
'Cause I already, this thing is already done.
She must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
Yes, Bambino.
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died.
Okay. Neat.
Please, go on. I'm listening.
Yes,
Are you...
Yes.
I'm pretty interested.
Smart as I imagine. Never.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you.
The world.
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Casterus, the girl, but you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life.
Well, in that case, Styxia,
Mm-hmm.
the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did.
Mm-hmm.
From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe.
No, I believe it.
Right?
I believe everything you're saying.
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
I do. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to
I have
want.
pondered the same question, child.
That's exactly what would happen if anybody,
There is
if
no
people
clear
didn't die.
answer
They
to it.
would like to die.
Journeys
That's
and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things
pretty-
eventually fade to
pretty
dust.
normal behavior.
That's how someone once explained
We-
to me why death
Everybody
is
just
sad.
wants what they don't have.
I still can't take that as the final answer.
That's what would happen. And that's gonna happen, I think, as a
Journeys and
society.
epics be worse off.
Whatever is left of us, those who will live forever.
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior.
It was mighty.
I, however, did find some inspiration in these words.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear my thoughts, Casterus?
Well, I guess I do. Why not?
Please enlighten me, Lady Almanette. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death.
Perfect.
Your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
I don't doubt it.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us.
Please just say whatever you have to say.
What if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death? No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For
That's
all the
interesting.
good things in the world can be revisited endlessly, and every bond formed carried no risk of being severed.
Mm-hmm.
The so-called era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live.
That's right.
They simply existed, going through the motions.
That's
without
exactly
passion
what I was
Purpose
thinking.
and waiting for something to happen.
For sure. That's life.
Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fierce
Because of love.
side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
That's interesting.
Fear. Death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but
That's right, Casterus. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again.
That's right. I also believe that.
Nestia's love was the chrysalis of gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival.
Pretty much.
If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played a midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaya would never have invited me to join the flame chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened, and I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother.
Now die.
I will use all the love I've experienced in this
Can we
one
fight the
life
final boss now?
to complete the final miracle.
Final boss time. Epic final boss music playing.
My teacher, Anaxagoras, grant me the wisdom of all things.
There you go.
I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse.
She. But
Rises from
she
the
still needs to
earth,
sacrifice somebody.
falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Newest MOC boss. Let's see what this is. I'll say it's wind, quantum, and imaginary. Okay. What?
Receive divinity.
Thank you, Lucha.
Is the
So
girl who once saved
I
my
might want
life
to switch
truly gone?
the Urta.
Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret?
Quantum, lightning, and imaginary. So interesting.
If I wait any longer, the universe might just
I'll see you off.
We reach 42 and then we pop off.
I shall remember this one.
So we need to ult so we can get all the follow-up attacks triggers. Now we can.
Eternal sleep.
I think that's it, right? Because I haven't skilled used the technique before this battle, so
Embrace a new life.
at least it's quantum. I can play with casters when this guy is released on MOC.
Return to dust. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
That's good.
I know you're anxious. Shh.
Why he's not at 42?
Open sesame. What a crime.
Every attack I do, I get HP. Because of the watch, right? I think so.
Receive divinity.
There's no more
Is this it?
grief. I will grant you peace.
Should have skilled.
Yes. Be careful. They may be moving by instinct. There is
Oh my god.
within them.
He's so weak.
May death protect us.
You're the weakest guy I ever met.
Don't turn back to the nether realm.
Second phase.
Oh, death. Sleep in peace.
No way. No way. Cannot be over.
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I'm back, Pollux.
So
I know this might not be
is
what
this
you
the
want,
dragon that she has now?
but I have to do this.
I think so.
So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests.
It has to be.
I'll be going now.
Just do it.
They may look scary, but as long
He's getting overwhelmed by the lore. He's dying. Oh my god. Emotional moment.
are you
Are you dying? Oh my god.
What's
Take this
wrong
protein bar, brother.
his time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid his soul will return to Thanatos' embrace.
Brother, he's got a Stellaron inside his body. This is stupid. He could never. Plus, he's the protagonist.
I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again.
He is
Stay
untouchable,
here and keep a close watch until I
unkillable.
return.
Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regret.
Storytelling wise, I don't like when they play with the death of the main character because it's not gonna happen. I don't understand why they do it. They want the reader to feel any sort of tension, because that's impossible. I know that he's not gonna die. So uh, you could have done anything else, to be honest. I don't know why they involved the MC on this bullshit. I'm gonna have to save you because he's the main protagonist of this game, and we still have many years of Honkai Star Rail.
After
This
all,
game is not gonna go anywhere. So I don't understand why they
still
tease you
back
with
here.
this. Oh, I'm dying. I gotta. Come on, man. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You're crazy, man. Just do anything else.
So the legends
Hot
were
take.
true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
The Sea of Flowers, just like in Genshin.
Yes,
Hello, brother.
just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
No, it's your mama.
Do you remember me?
I don't know who you are.
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything.
Look at
about
that chair,
Thanatos,
man.
right?
Look at that exoskeleton chair. That's grimy.
I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact. Just like what you
An
are
incel.
doing now.
She was an incel.
Can
A
you tell me
4chan
about the last Era Nova?
Reddit forum enjoyer.
Plixia.
a
Long, long time ago, there were a pair
goblin.
of like-minded twins, as foretold in the prophecy. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
That
That's
trial
interesting.
was indeed recorded in that map.
But you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life, so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself?
Damn, those wheels are tight. Those wheels are good, man. I guess you can fly with those
So,
wheels. They look
following
mystical
the
and
laws of the new world,
magical.
I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death.
You
I
nasty.
reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm.
Now it makes sense.
But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile action. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, if the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
Oh, that's nice.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about...
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, I Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were divided
Interesting.
with death.
So
And
they
were
die, but
distributed
they
from ever rising. With irony,
there are a lot of souls,
my
basically.
selfish desire to save your life gave you
But they all I mean they stop breathing.
fate.
The only one that doesn't do that is Mighty.
What was left of my reason was left behind.
Or
in
chests.
another
Give me the chests.
where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day
Good.
until there is now a seal of them. All while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting,
Man, what a bummer.
and enduring.
You what a sad story. What a pretty sad story, man.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the soul. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land. Because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Life and death weigh equally heavy.
You, too, must have having taken quite a ridiculous journey together. I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written.
Yes, please.
It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day, as I always hoped I would see you among them. But more than anything,
It reminds me of the Bloodborne Hunter, the one that you have to fight in the. Oh my God, it's the same. To be honest,
I need it back anyway.
you fight him in the same flower field, actually. The hunter.
I was always meant to be
That's
able to
nice.
use your hands
It's
anyway.
nice. They for sure they were thinking about it.
So, let's give our core flame to him, and have him take it back to the mortal realm. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. Let's tend the field together. What do you think, Polixia?
yes, just one last. You shall wither, and through that, as foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only our fated moment has arrived. Once again. Yes, but unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial. Yes, as dictated by fate, complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death. You've been tempered by life and death. I know
So she has to sacrifice the sister to basically be the new Thanatos and do things right this time. That's what is going to happen.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently. The cycle of life and death will flow once again.
Just one last thing.
Of course.
Please. Don't forget me.
I promise you, when we meet in the next
She
world,
proceeds to forget her.
even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms.
Tight.
Castor.
Castorice.
As beautiful as a fleeting butter.
So who's that goddamn dragon? So I'm fighting with my sister every time?
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
I guess it's a different dragon. That's her dragon. And the other dragon is a different dragon. Okay. I understood what was going on, and that made me happy. This is the actual part I like. Just an extra thing is pretty nice.
The 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
No
but
need
now
to
that
ask so many
Castorus
times.
is on,
Of course
she will reject Anexa, and
Then
that's it.
why do you
And
drag
nobody
your
dies,
feet?
man.
Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
Let me check something.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you
No, it's
prove
good.
the veracity of your argument?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
No.
You were saying that Amphorius's history is cyclical.
Yes.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames
Yes.
eventually become the new titans at the world's end.
That's real.
Remember what
That's
happened on
true.
the Holy Mountain. Calypso, Naias, as their destined ends approached, one by one,
Yes.
left this world,
Indeed.
leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nicodor and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister.
Real shit.
If Castorus was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together.
Indeed.
If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
That is all well and good, but how can you be so sure?
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step. Besides, I, Anaxagoras, am destined to overturn this farcical world. Come,
There you go.
let us go and teach those pathetic worms one final lesson.
Best character ever, Anaxa. You are indeed the best.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
There are a couple of yeah, I'm missing a couple of I'm missing a couple of chests, but it's up ahead.
Fine. So,
I want to know what happens with Finon, man. Give me something. Stay away from the summoner. People suck. People know nothing. I support dictatorships.
as always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Wouldn't you like to live in North Korea, man?
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must ask.
He looks so concerned.
Society would serve
Final
no
looks so
purpose.
concerned, man.
Frog, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate
I think that
of the
Anaxa,
world to an assembly like this?
I would have liked Anaxa to be older.
Akama has stood strong under this system.
You know, why are they afraid to sell different? I mean, I think it would be kind of
But that is not what yours.
interesting.
What you really want.
But
to
I
know
really feel like Anaxa
is
should have been
Aglaya making the right
an older
decision
an older
in
guy.
the fate of the world.
That would have made his case better, because everybody calls him professor and he's just a 20-year-old
Never
man,
escaped you.
20-year-old
I
boy.
didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing.
I mean,
For
it's
most
possible,
people, it
but
would take 4 years to
I
graduate
mean,
to
it helps with the immersion. Why not make him a cool 5-star old dude? Not everybody has to be a 20-year-old
Execution chamber. instead of
Finon
voting.
like dude. I think he would sell, to be honest.
So,
They shouldn't be so afraid
do
of
you have an answer to that question?
trying different things. I'm not saying make him
I
fat.
don't.
I just say make him old. You know, they do it with lollies. They do it with 3B, and I hate.
Yours to ask in the first place.
I hate lolly type characters. I'm not a pedophile, to be honest. I don't wanna
Aglaya entrusted
I don't
the
wanna
world
play
to
as
you
a
decision?
with a
Don't make me
10-year-old little girl.
laugh. That
I'm
is a
not that.
question that woman must
It's-
answer herself.
That's not my
What
target.
are you
I mean,
feeling about
it
this
shouldn't be
other
anybody's
half?
target, to be honest. Hot
What have
take.
you been seeing
I think
yourself
it's borderline
all
pedophilia,
this
to be honest.
time?
That's not good.
Listen up. I'll say this only once. You still have time.
I feel like
So give it some
they
thought.
are.
Oh, and don't bother telling me
Hoyoverse
the
has
answer.
the key to change the
Tell it to
status
those
quo.
begging for salvation from the gods.
Got it.
Like Nahida. Nahida is just
Professor
Furina, Nahida. They're just not.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
Just not. I don't want to do that.
Who will you be voting for?
I'm voting for Trump, baby.
That'll depend on
He is
how
a
well
he is a Republican, to
May
be honest.
Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
An ex is a Republican, for sure. Bambino. Brother. Do I have to talk to this guy so that I can go to the next? That doesn't make sense. I already watched a cutscene. Do I? Why? This is stupid. Whatever. Whatever, brother. Let's do it. This guy, Ligus, is clearly an alien, man, from the Harmony. He's an Harmony minion. He wants to destroy this Unfurious. He wants to do something bad. He is bad. I know it. I feel it in my bones. He is a bad guy. He is sussy. He's a sussy Bakairo. Look at this. Both sussy Bakairos.
He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya.
They're sussy, man.
Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech?
Lady what?
Is this really the end of the flame chase journey?
Kidding me? Lady what? Lady
Can this dude
what?
really face down kindness?
Lady what?
By Kefali above. Dear citizens of Akim, as you look upon me, so too do I see you.
Mm-hmm.
I see your fear and misgivings, the apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, and your uneasiness about the future of the Holy City. Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
Aedes Elysiae, my beloved hometown, is a village forgotten by time. It is a place with the most invigorating breeze and wheat fields that spread all the way to the sea. I once thought that there I would enjoy a lifetime of peace and quiet with my friends and family. How I wish
Real
I could
talk.
invite all of you to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't.
Oh my god.
Because she and all that she nurtured, all that I
Oh god,
loved,
he's getting angry.
they have long been devoured by the black tide. My beloved
And what is
home
this black tide?
is no more. I will never
Forbidden
forget the
knowledge?
day the black tide struck.
Oh my god. Sad story.
Hieronymus fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child.
The Black Tide could be the anti-matter legion added again like they did in Jorilo 6. Interesting. Hold that thought. This guy, look at how different that guy is. He has a, look at that symbol. That's a moon symbol. Now, how can people just accept that guy? Like, he's so, he has a hole in the goddamn, in the chest. That's, I mean, come on.
And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My
Man,
child-
Piso, what that name was that boy's name? Man,
They were all swallowed by the black tide
his
and
parents really
turned
hated
into monsters.
Piso.
They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, finally? Aren't we the best of friends?
Oh my god, finally spelled with F? I always put in
The
PH.
Black Tide. A looming threat that can bring Akima to its knees any time. Kindness made promise that with the three titans of Calamity Con, Akima will return to an era Critia once more. But much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming.
Yeah.
By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already.
Is it Flame Reaper or Flame Reaver? I've been calling him Flame Reaver.
Has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
Yes. Indeed. That's what happened. Stop living like nothing is going on.
Such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching. Why is Akuma still a picture of
Because
peace?
you're a stupid piece of shit, man. Living in the comfort of your home.
Akima shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed? No. This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akima from calamity.
There you go.
With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved.
To be honest, they give so much power to this Aglaya, but I don't really feel like she's doing anything. What's this weaving and holding these strings? I don't understand her power, to be honest. She's just like a politician. That's it. Her power is politics. Look at that guy, man. He has a hole in his chest. That's what I'm talking. I was talking about the fireflies, the butterflies that you see. That they are clearly some like this bug in the Matrix. Also, that guy that steals your chests, are those guys, or the guy that steals your chest, he's pretty sussy. He's pretty sus. Oh, what? With what? He said vermins? Damn it! Oh wait!
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
You insolent fool! How dare you!
Has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. Oh well, these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows. Not once has she ever failed Akima. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity?
Indeed, preach, boy, preach it.
Attempt to mislead and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akima. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you.
Do it, please, man. Preach it.
Beneath all that finery, you see the good heart of a human.
Look at that guy, man. I mean, what is he doing there? Please, just somebody point that he has a whole asshole in his goddamn chest. That's crazy. Hey, look at that guy. Damn. That guy is suspicious. Sussy baka. He's the sussiest.
Yet, no matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to,
awesome.
That you have nothing to fear.
Showcase of skills.
Trivios
voice
Remain
acting
your
skills.
faithful guardians and pledge our
Too bad that
lives
he's going to get
unwavering
replaced by
allegiance.
AI. Damn. That thing is
This
going to
oath
happen sooner or
shall be
later.
true until the end of our
That's it.
days,
That's
where
the
it will be
reality.
passed on to
He's gonna get.
future flame
He's gonna
chasers.
go. He's gonna have to get another job, man.
A steadfast
Sad.
and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Man. You riled me up, boy. Dispel the lies. Look at this guy.
On the scales of Talentum,
He is from the Harmony.
continuation of the flame chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share
He's like
of the
Tornillum.
resulting in
He's from the same
perfect balance.
species.
As expected, this is the moment when the flame chase journey is the closest to its end.
Okay. So what?
And now it's your turn to vote, Lord Anexagoras.
He knows everything.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
He knows what's going on.
No,
Ligus, Ligma Ligus.
cast your vote with care. For your
Ligus is affected with Ligma.
break this in.
He has a severe case of Ligma.
I have long since made a decision.
I'm gay.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
Whatever. As if nobody heard what he said. I mean, isn't this Ligus like so out of place? Like everybody accept him. I don't understand. I'm going to keep on repeating the same thing. Just
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move.
final speech, best top 10 speeches in Honkai Star Rail compilation video coming soon.
Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anexagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
Come on, just say just
In the interest of fairness,
Just do it.
I make no
Just do it.
promises. as
Just
to
say
should
that everything
influence
is
your
a
decision.
lie. There's this guy
Very
from
well.
other
I thank you
space.
for your honesty.
We are all living a lie. We suck. We are underdeveloped. There's a whole galaxy. We want the IPC back, man. We want the IPC to conquer. We want money.
What's
We
he
want
doing?
credits.
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
I'm tired of living in a economless universe. We need the IPC, man. I want to go to Penacony and have a dream and drink Fanta, whatever that name is. I want to live let those Amphorius man and
Please, do not forget.
whatever they are live a plentiful
Rule number
capitalist life.
do not call me Alexa.
He's the one that wants to bring capitalism in Annexa, in Amphorius. Totally.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
Yes, what the fuck are you waiting for, man? Say what you want. Man, at least they're voting, man. The fuck? That's us.
I cannot help but want.
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated?
I told you he's a Republican.
Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey.
What the? He's not voting?
Let us journey to the Netherrealm.
Oh
and
my
see how
god.
she will substantiate
I thought
the
this
answers to your questions
this was the
and
end.
validate my decision.
I beat the dragon. Also,
We
what
are
a
going to follow
disappointing
the
fight.
sound of the tides. You are.
I'm her daddy.
Well done, child. Just as I foresaw.
Teacher.
My baka sensei.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
What a nice analogy. I'm gonna use it.
Respect you,
You cherish the truth even more.
Of course.
So, child, do not be troubled
So,
by the criticisms
also,
I have borne. Do not let those voices
what's going on with
illusion
Dr. Ratio? I thought that Dr. Ratio was from Amphorius, man. They have to say something
As
about
the
that
sage
guy.
of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend, and go forth. Go now, child. And when you reach the end of this journey,
you have my word, sir.
may Circe safeguard.
You are right, Empedocles. May we meet again.
What was the point of this flashback, whatever?
What are you waiting for?
Yeah,
Just cast your
just
vote.
do it, man.
Silence! Silence, everyone!
He got mad.
Behold, Circes. Here at the center of the world.
Yes.
where this place is but one step away from the truth.
Okay.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
I'm gay.
Thank you, Castorus.
A cookie.
The answer is
The
plain
forbidden
as day.
cookie.
My vote goes to the flame chase journey and nothing else.
She big man.
For the truth of this world.
With the
Okay.
ground shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully into Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Ligus, you can't!
No, Ligus, Migus.
Max,
Dicus, Dicus.
What have you done? Have you lost your mind?
Yes, I have lost my mind.
For the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark,
Have you forgotten?
you put on such a grand performance.
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken.
Mhm,
If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Because I, and I alone, am the truth.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, I have observed that Arkema has chosen her destiny.
Okay.
You!
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end.
Okay, now tell me.
Very by your
What's going on,
leave,
Finan?
Lord Lycus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. What is this performer up to now?
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision, but I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome.
What the fuck?
Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that No one? Must I pick very well? You, the one acting so wise and profound. No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Useless. Your turn, then.
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, fine. Answer me.
Professor, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Let him continue with his performance.
Slay him.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make some. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution.
Oh my
But
god.
I needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture.
Which is?
Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany,
I
hereby declare
am gay.
everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world.
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of
Okay.
yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow.
He said it. He spilled the beans.
All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the world bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
But I thought I thought he wanted to shatter this thing.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali. Then you heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
By the gods, even kindness has betrayed Akuma. I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders, repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their...
You foul creature.
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the
In the name
fairness
of God.
Quentin and the justice of Kefali. considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Agamas Codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
Elders and citizens, silence. Anaxagoras
Look at
of the
those.
Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. First,
Would you look at that?
Elder Cainus of Akima and Ligus the Theoros stand accused of in the names of Talantan and
In the name of
Kepler.
God, the one
Akima
true
is
God,
to form a committee before
the
the
Messiah.
Special Action Hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public. The subsequent now concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany. In the names of Talantan and Kepler, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to
Professor.
So stupid.
What decision?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya.
then, in light, O Talantan on high.
Oh my God, it's not over yet. Shit. Ah. Okay.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death. The living side, welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
Sad story.
You're still as energetic as always. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. And it is my duty as the master of death to tend to their well-being.
Just save me.
Foster their growth in this similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world. These flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes
Very good.
yet, sadly. There's no time left for Amphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and
Thank you.
return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey.
Okay.
To Thank you.
Arigato. Arigato. Who gives a shit, man?
Just like the other demigods. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If you're determined,
That's not gonna happen.
please consider this a one-time exception. I will do ever and for your life, the only life I can save. I am glad to hear that.
Over here.
What?
I believe in you.
This is interesting.
Just forget about all the hardships of the realm. Please, I beg you.
My girlfriend Firefly.
Forward with us to war tomorrow.
I don't give a shit about those.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Titties.
Onward. Show me your courage.
I don't care about you, man.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
Yes. Yes. Patch me up. Acheron. What? Nani?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend!
Friend.
Take my hand. Let's go home.
Yeah, but I'm not your friend.
At last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or...
I am the MC, bitch. I can do whatever I want. I defy death.
It's truly... And perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky.
Of course.
It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved many times. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the Sea of Flowers,
No, I don't
promised
remember. I
you
don't care.
that I would do everything in my power. I can finally end the
I'm
wish
glad
I
for you.
once sought, but could never grasp is now within reach. In this brand, every touch, every embrace we share, they will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land.
Precious. Give me some lore,
The
man.
other shore is very cold. May I borrow your warmth one last time?
Don't touch me, man. You crazy?
Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine.
She crazy, man.
The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest.
See ya.
This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
Gorgeous. We will. When the IPC gets over and capitalism enters on Furious, I'll buy you back.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth. And it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to
Crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Finan?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy.
So, this is our last chance. May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please,
Interesting.
That's
Sexual tension.
impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent.
just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals. Until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey.
I've long predicted this was the case. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings, but casting aside our ideological differences.
Finan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the heart. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia.
Nestia.
But, by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Aranova.
Congratulations are in order.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Aglaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn.
I would like to get some more lore.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier.
Oh, I'm not really
It
satisfied.
wouldn't be the first time I criticized him.
I want to know what
A man
happens
should
with
be aware
what
of
goes
his
on
own
what goes on with
shortcomings.
March 7. I want to know about Finan. Hopefully we get something here.
But I don't see Castris among them.
Castris is dead.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She gone.
I agree.
She might not have been able to change her fate. But she's dreaming. Please, recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer.
The
Please
Trailblazer.
light that scalding cool flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Of course, man. I'm the MC. MC.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare.
Mm-hmm.
The hand of shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwell among mortal kind. He is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in his good name. O majesty of the 12 titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Yes.
Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve
Yeah,
their
please.
star
I'm
into the
tired.
sky.
Just do it. Just do it, man. My back hurt. OMG. OMG. GOM.
Constellation for death.
GMO.
For life
MGM.
to be more precise.
Look,
It's your mama. No.
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
What trial? We already did that shit. I have to do something else still. Give me my money. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? I guess she does not speak English.
That's the language of the Titans. Casterus. No,
She's gay.
they said, I have illuminated the cold shadow.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and it's
I can clearly see the differences between other patches. Like they're talking up so this whole language register is high, elevated, and it's really vexing. Like it lacks
You were present.
down to earth material.
So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akuma's divine laws, or...
You never change. I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories.
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, it goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life.
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things...
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same. To destroy
Always.
our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect... That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan. So,
Alright.
carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint, and especially, don't bring
Alexa.
So, the Flame Reaver is Finon. Finon gets to be careful, careful. The big god, the OG god. He doesn't like it, and he wants to kill everybody. That's my theory.
Farewell, everyone.
Farewell, great performer.
We have to see the Flame Reaver now. We have to see something good, something meaty.
Honorable Titan.
Very. I hereby swear I have borne with us. I shall confer upon you the you shall transcend the peaks of purity.
Oh, so that's a go- Ah, Cersei's.
Well, you've...
The-
But... I just...
What is it?
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world, if that is the case, who's meant?
But
A
since we are
trailblazer.
both, we should allow the children of humanity come after.
I want to know how this world is connected to the universe, to the real,
Rejoice, Circes.
to real shit.
Sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Thankfully, she's
Okay,
still alive.
now we have to pay attention.
Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
The VA is still on strike.
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well. I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked. Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember? Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness. The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
Of course, you sussy baka.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special
Perfect example.
worlds that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror. Means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form. I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about,
An
they aren't
organization.
just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached its... I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so.
So,
I am
March 7 was
deeply
a member of
sorry
that
about what
organization?
happened to March 7th. But the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphorius is Miss Himiko, the wisest choice. Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko.
What?
Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger.
Oh my god.
Please,
Just say it.
fully.
Oh my
Their gaze has
god.
just swept across Amphorius.
The OG.
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
Hmm.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what
Walt
you
is
discovered?
amazing. I love Walt.
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal. Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I
Yes.
searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding something.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
You're planning to head to Amphorius yourself?
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did. See these Hertamiers? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps, without even me. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the
Interesting.
astral coordinates, then sit back and enjoy the show.
Interesting. Interesting. This is what I wanted. We're getting something. So it doesn't really seem like Mark 7 is an
Now
emanator.
that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work. First mirror, input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command, Madam Herta. The preparations are complete.
Okay.
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the... This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Okay, I won't.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help. What kind of appearance are you planning to use?
Good question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one... Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. First mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Let's go.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination: unknown celestial body. Amphorius. Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4,
I think they're gonna cut it right here.
2, 1. Warp activated.
Oh! So that's Amphorius? Its appearance is... well, sure is unique. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright, please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent.
Oh,
I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly... What a magnificent
What?
sight. Is this the entrance to Amphorius? Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
what?
What's this? A statue? It's ugly.
So, talking about, I mean, Dr. Ratio has something to do with this. There's no way that Dr. Ratio is. It's just. I mean, he does the same. He summons statues. That's the first thing I thought when when 3.0 was going, and I visited Amphorius. So I hope they just tell us what was going on. So this is the Flame Reaver.
What's this? How creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare?
Interesting. So, I don't know.
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herda to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives. It's either a projection or a fake.
Actually,
Doesn't seem to be much to take note
I
of.
hear a chest.
Genius in action. Now then,
Well, I guess I was wrong.
how am I going to get into Amphorius?
But why is the Flame Reaver here, man? That's interesting.
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Sassy Ligma.
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that's...
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
Who are you, man?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can Lycurgus.
Lycurgus. Am I supposed to know what this is?
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature, but my answer remains unchanged. Madam?
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus.
Ligma Lygus.
How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
So, I actually, based on this, the Flame Reaver is not from this world.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition.
Totally.
I stake my honor.
He knows about the path and all that. We knew that.
The worst case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you...
I assume that you still wish.
Of course.
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break
Yes, that must be the reason.
You will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all,
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculation. But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences...
it concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphoris. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of.
Destruction?
The destruction.
Oh yes.
So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways,
Oh, he's getting mad.
you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
Okay. So my thoughts, based on these last interaction, is that the Flame Reaver was summoned to help the balance of Amphorius in order to keep at bay this destruction calamity. I don't know if it's related to Nanook himself, but I think it's pretty interesting. So that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm happy. We got something, and I do actually believe that now. I don't really think that March 7 is the emanator of remembrance, but that might be just a my thought. I cannot really prove it. She might have been part of this organization, and that she was betrayed, or she knew too much and she got expelled. The way they did it is encasing her in ice, and then, well, that's history. I mean, the Trailblazer find her, and but she has no memories. That's my most logical take on the nature of March 7. Well, then that was a long session, man, but we actually managed to finish it. So good stuff. Well, I'm off. Peace. Take care of yourself and stay young, furious.